money can't buy happiness. At least that's what we've heard most of our lives. I know I've heard that a lot, and to a certain extent that is true. There's a lot of people who have a lot of money and they're not happy people. But looking back over my life, there are times that I have spent money and it has brought me a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, both short-term and long-term. It's also been a lot of times where I've been very happy spending no money at all, but that is not what we're talking about today. The first one for me has been education and books. The money that I have spent on educating myself and books have completely changed my life, not only financially, but also mindset. I believe I am in a lot better spot now mentally once I understand my emotions. Just spending 10 or 20 bucks on a book or going to the library and getting them for free or signing up for an Audible subscription or something like that, I think is one of the best uses of money you can have. Because of these things that I've learned, it's helped me a lot financially, which has helped me leave my job, which has helped me do what I like every day, which has helped me be a more happy person every single day, because I have learned a bunch of things from, like a couple $100 that I spent on courses and classes and books and just different ways of gaining knowledge. And you can do some of those for free with YouTube videos, podcasts and stuff like that. But I think spending money on yourself, on your own education, especially when it's just a little bit of money, it's not like hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt like it would be for school, is one of the best uses of money you can have. And it's really helped me in just a ton of different ways. By the way, if you guys are enjoying this and getting some value out of it, feel free to drop a like and subscribe. Now again, I think you can do this mostly on the cheap, but the money that I have invested into myself, into my own health, whether that's buying healthier foods instead of the absolute cheapest option every single time, has helped me feel better every single day. I have more energy when I eat more like nuts and whole foods and grass-fed stuff than when I have the absolute cheapest boxed pizza or whatever it is that's going to be the cheapest meal all the time. Or like for me, I have a gym membership. I use it quite a lot. It helps me have a place to go to work out as opposed to at home when it never seems to actually happen. So while it did cost money and technically I could do it at home, I think it is better for my short-term and long-term health to have a gym membership and go to the gym. And in turn, that's gonna make me happier when I can feel better. I like how I look, I like how I feel, I have more energy, I can sleep better. It just leads to a ton of different benefits. Most people spend their money on things, and as I've kind of talked about a lot, things don't really make you happy. It's kind of that same thing where you get a little high when you buy it, but then it just goes away relatively quickly. And something that we've been doing in my family is shifting from giving each other presents for holidays or birthdays to giving each other experiences. I think spending money on experiences is one of the best uses of your money. Going on trips and experiencing other parts of the world, going out and doing something with your family or friends or loved ones and creating a memory. Those are going to be the best uses of your money. Now you can do a ton of different things for free. Like you can have amazing experiences that don't cost a lot of money. But when I was looking back in my life, some of the kind of the highlights, things that really brought me a lot of happiness for a long time, was the money I spent on traveling and doing things that I wouldn't get to do every day and making those memories, and just laughing and hanging out with people. But yet most Americans, people around the world, spend a large amount of their money just on stuff, just on that immediate gratification, instead of taking that and really enriching their lives and buying things that are going to last a really long time. And that's just not necessarily a thing. It's something that you go through as a person. Buying back your time. Now again, this can be a ton of different things, and especially a couple of years ago when I was really poor. I was broke, not poor, but I would do everything myself. Didn't matter if I absolutely hated doing this thing, painting, doing whatever it is, I would do it myself to save $5, to save $10. But now I've gotten to the point where, yes, I do have to have enough money in order to be able to do some of these things. But if there's something that I hate to do and I can pay somebody else to do it, I'm gonna do that if I can. Like if you hate cutting your lawn and you dread doing it and it burns up half a Saturday, maybe that's worth the 50 or $100 to buy back your Saturday. As of right now, I've never had grass before, so I enjoy cutting my own lawn because I actually have a lawn and it's really cool. But if next year I get to the point where I absolutely hate it and it's becoming annoying, I'm okay with paying somebody for that. Or if you hate cleaning your house, you can hire somebody to clean your house, or you can buy a robot vacuum thing, kind of like I've done. And if that saves me 20 hours a year and costs me $200, then yes, I will spend $10 an hour to buy back that time of vacuuming. Just kind of looking at a ton of different areas of your life that way. Is it worth your time and frustration to go to the store, or should you have it delivered? Now, to a certain extent, you can be wasteful if you take that to extremes and you never do anything hard. But if there are certain things like taxes that you really don't want to do, just hire somebody else to do it if it's, in your budget, if it's in your price range. And buy back your time, because you can always get more money, but you cannot get more time. It is better to give than to receive. If you give $20 to a charity, something that you really believe in, or you spend $20 on a t-shirt, which one of those is going to make you more happy? I think that this is also kind of longer lasting happiness. A lot of times when we buy something, we buy a new car, new house, new shirt, we get this little spike of happiness and it goes really high, but then it drops right back down to baseline. After like a day or two, you get a Tesla, it's really cool. 2 days later, it's a car to get you from point A to point B. But when you spend on other people, especially when they cannot repay you and it's simply a gift, there's nothing that you're expecting to receive back, that leads to a lot longer lasting happiness. You're helping other people, you're helping your own mental health, you're giving back from the things that have kind of been given to you. Most of us, if you're watching this, you probably have a bed, you probably have a pair of shoes, you're going to eat tonight, and just that right there puts you way ahead than hundreds of millions of people in the world. Kind of being grateful for what you have and giving back to other people can help not only them, but your own happiness quite a bit. If you guys enjoyed this, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.